Yeah, it was great fun. First session back with fly as well, so it was great. The boys are super hungry and prepared to get back to work, so it was nice to get out there in the wet and a bit more of a defensive day today. So it was, it was good fun.
What did Fly bring back from Harvard? Anything drop any knowledge from that?
He said a little bit in the meeting beforehand, like just talking about how he's on the older side of the scale, but he's still learning how to be a better person every day. So he's bringing that sort of culture back and just showing us that you're not perfect, and we've got to keep working. So yeah.
Do you enjoy pre-season training?
Yeah, love it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm an extremely driven and competitive person, and it fits into this mould and environment here. And as I touched on before, how hungry we are just to get back to work and strive for success. So yeah, I'm loving it.
Who rocks the headband better, you or Darcy?
Darcy's got me covered. He's got the fluoro one out, so I'll probably have to up my game there.
You get drafted to a team like Collingwood. If you get drafted to a team down the bottom, obviously there's going to be probably greater opportunity. From a personal point of view, are you happy to come to a powerhouse and have more competition to earn a spot, or would you rather? Do you think you're up to playing sort of straight away?
Yeah, no, I'm loving it. Loving the challenge, and it's just another thing you got to embrace. Learning off great mentors like the Dacos brothers, Tommy Mitchell, Pendle, Steele, all those older guys, and so much wisdom and knowledge to pass down to us. And I think, I've been working closely with Q, and a few of those guys are best in their lines in the competition, and position where I want to strive to get to. So I'm absolutely loving it here.
Yeah, I'm pretty similar. Like, I'm also competitive, so I think coming to obviously the best team in the comp, coming off the back of last year, I think being able to learn off the best in the league, I think you're only going to get better every day. So yeah, that's the main thing for me. It's just competing with the best.
Any of them intimidate you?
I wouldn't say intimidate. Like, they're a bit different to what it looks like on TV. Like, they're complete opposites of what they look like. So I think they just comfort us and open the arms up and let us into the club. So it's good.
Does it feel real yet to you that you're running around out there with trial feeling?
I've had a couple of weeks to settle in. Like, speaking to Haz, when we first had our session, I think it was a bit we were a bit starstruck, but to have a couple of weeks to settle in now, I think it's starting to feel real a little bit, and yeah, just getting to work, I guess.
When you say there's a few that sort of aren't what they look like on TV, who's surprised you since you've come to the club?
Oh well, Braz would be the main one, like Brayden Maynard. I think he's got a bit of white line fever, so I think when I meet him in person, is very kind and very generous too. So I think those type of people, like, they're very comforting.
You're heading down to the Yarra Valley this week. You'll be going back to your old school this time as an AFL player and Collingwood hero. That must mean a lot to you, and how much are you looking forward to that further?
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Like, I know Collingwood have a bit to do with Gippsland, so to be able to come back, to get back home, and see some familiar faces, it's gonna be good. Like, I worked at a primary school back in Morwell, so to be able to do a clinic there would be good to see some familiar faces and to get back to the community. Yeah.
How much does it mean to the community with your brother goes down there for last pre-season?
Yeah.
To see you guys come back?
Yeah, like Gippsland, the culture around there, it's about being familiar with everyone and just being able to get back and see everyone's faces again and talk about the past few months. It's going to be good. I think to be able to give back after what they've done for me my past 18 years, it's going to be good.
Who'd you barrack for growing up?
Carlton.
I was a Collingwood man, so I think it fits well.
Well, I just focus on you then for a minute. Walking around out here training with Collingwood players when you've probably grown up, let's be honest, certainly not idolising them. How is it? And how do you go shifting such polar allegiance?
It's been great. As I touched on before, I'm an extremely competitive, hungry person. So to learn off those guys who have been the best in the comp for a number of years now has just been amazing. And I loved my super coach, so I'd always follow them very closely throughout the year. So it was nothing new to me. And it's been great just learning off a variety of different players in different roles too.
Can I just get your thoughts on the Carlton Football Club?
Yeah, great team. Hopefully come up against them this year.
Who's your number one Collingwood player on super coach? Do you have someone that was a cash cow for you over the years?
Yeah, well, Dacos at the start of this year, I mean, he was pretty good. I also had, who else did I have? Darcy Cameron. A switch between ruck and forward. So.
The team Darcy brought you to the side a few times
As you know, Collingwood are a very system-based team, so this is all part of educating me and getting me up to scratch with it all. So we're just going through some different stuff and my positioning and where I need to get to and where I should be. And he's just been guiding me through that alongside, Murph and Q and those other boys who have been out there as well.
It's good to see you two burying each other in that drill in the pocket there for a bit, but it looks like you guys were the only ones that were going pretty hard on each other today. A few of the boys came off, returned with a bit of strapping. It's good to see that the boys are really going at each other at this stage of the
Yeah, I think that's just what you expect at such a competitive club. Like Harry and I are pretty similar in that sort of aspect. So I think when we come up against each other in footy, like we'll get the best out of ourselves, and that's the same with everyone else out there. I think, they're just trying to get better every day.
Is there anyone you've come up against in a one-on-one, got the edge, and sort of walked away with your strength?
Oh, I don't want to single any boys out, but I think there's been a few that's got the best of me. So I'm not keeping them in the back pocket, but I think just learning off the guys that have beaten me and trying to get better. So I think some of the guys I've beaten, it's been pretty lucky, I guess.
Harry, feel free to single someone out.
Yeah, obviously Q's gotten the better of me, and blokes like that who, as I touched on before, barely ever loses one-on-ones in the comp, let alone against an 18-year-old. So it's been great learning off him, especially in just body positioning tips and how to position myself.
Pendle, Sariol and Harry out there today. They've been there through the pre-season before that, actually, but do you know what's to go with them? Bit cold for them this week?
I'm not sure what's happening with them. I think there isn't. I don't think they have to come back until maybe January. So I think they're just spending time with family, and they'll sort of ease into things like post Christmas, I guess.
Is there anyone that's really taken you through the ropes and really exposed you to the environment? Any role models particularly that have been standouts for you?
Yeah, there's been a variety of them. I think obviously being a defender, I've worked closely with Jack Crisp, Murphy, Q, even Darcy Moore. So in terms of getting into the club and working with them, I think everyone's been pretty similar. But yeah, the whole group has been pretty open.
Yeah, it's very similar. I came in early last Tuesday and did some extra cardio stuff with Q, and obviously, as I touched on before, he's one of the best at what he does. So if I can just learn little aspects of his game and the range of other defenders out there, as TJ touched on, Murph and Darcy and those guys have all got different strengths to their game. So I can just pluck little things from each of their game. It's pretty special.
Cricket season's about to start, but I take it you won't be getting down to play a game of grade cricket or park cricket somewhere?
Nah, I'll go down and watch a couple of mates, but I'll be watching from the other side of the fence this year.